Tim, it's time for goals in time.
Oh, okay. Pressure.
The first goal on the 10th of March, 2019. Birmingham City lost 1-0 to Aston Villa. This game's probably not remembered so much for the goal or the scoreline. It's the match that idiot of a Birmingham fan got onto the pitch and punched Jack Grealish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Which, in wonderful football poetry, went on to score the winner. So I've just noticed on this VT there is a time.
Has he got the time in the corner?
But
I'll cover it up in my hand. I'll cover it up.
I'm going to tell you now, that isn't the time.
No, it isn't the time. No. It's second half, wasn't it? It was second half.
I just saw it there. I thought, I hope he doesn't. But no. Anyone that thinks I was cheating, no.
Is it going to show the time then when you play it?
No, I've cut it out. I've made sure I've cut it out.
Satisfying.
Excellent work again. Neil Taylor. Grealish. On he goes. Yes, there it is.
He's still such a big Villa fan as well. It's funny how because you don't get many players disappearing from clubs to go to high profile clubs, but he still tweets about Villa all the time and posts about Villa and stuff. So it's quite.
That's good to see, though. It was a Villa boy,
a proper fan, isn't he? But yeah, well, I think that was very late in the game. I'm going to go for 77 minutes for that one.
It was the 67th.
Oh. I was going to go 60. Oh, well. Not too bad.
No, not a bad start at all. This is the second goal. It's on the 27th of May, 2019. Aston Villa beat Derby 2-1 in the playoff final to gain promotion to the Premier League. Mm-hmm. I did an episode with Billy, AV Billy. He's an Aston Villa fan. Shock. I used the John McGinn goal for his episode, so I thought, well, I'm going to use the El Ghazi one for this one. This is El Ghazi's goal to get 1-0.
Ball here into a Dermot. Could this be his chance to get involved? El Mohammadi, can he swing this one in? He can. In towards El Ghazi!
I remember that game being 2-0, not 2-1. That's really strange.
Oh, what's his name who scored for Derby? Jack Marriott, I think. He was he basically dragged them through
the end or something.
Yeah, he dragged them through the semi-final against Leeds and then didn't start the final, which I found bizarre when I was watching it.
They didn't turn up, did they? Actually, it was. It's a good day. Good day. Right, so that was definitely first half. I'm going to go 41 minutes.
44th.
Oh, close.
Very, yeah. You're.
I'm not too bad.
No, but a lot of people.
A
lot of people when they do it, they're sat there for about at least 2 minutes going. They're thinking all sorts. So you're just kind of notice, and you're getting very close though. It's working for you.
Well, you remember watching all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's difficult to remember, I suppose. Some of these.
This one might be a bit difficult to remember, just because of the time, the year it was scored in. Sorry, because on the 16th of April in 2006, Aston Villa beat Birmingham 3-1.
Ooh, okay.
But this is Gary Cahill's goal to make it 2-1.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Over the head of Phillips, it came back to him. Good shout for a handball in there somewhere as well. Oh, what a goal that was! An amazing strike by young Cahill.
Remembered as a Villa legend just for that goal.
It's always weird that it's young Cahill, because whenever I think of Gary Cahill, I just think of this person who's late 30s, still hanging on at Chelsea.
He feels like he'd been around for years, type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was quite young when he played for us. Okay, that's second half. I'm gonna go 73.
Ooh, 56.
Honestly. And was that the last goal?
No, that was to make it 2-1.
Okay. I'll remember it wrong then. Oh, way off on that one.
Only 17 off, not too far.
Must try harder. Must do some more revision.
We've got a redemption chance here because this one is also from 2006. It's a bit later. It's in August, 19th of August, 2006.
This is really difficult for me.
This one, I've thrown a bit of a spanner in the works here for this one, I must admit. Because on the first game of the season, back in 2006, Arsenal played Aston Villa. It was the first ever competitive game at the Emirates Stadium.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And this was Melberg scoring to make it 1-0, and it was obviously the first ever competitive goal at the Emirates.
It finished 1-0, didn't it? Or did we
not? No, Gilberto Silva scored for the bloody faxing thing I have from getting these clips is a bit sad, really. But yeah, Gilberto Silva scored in the 83rd minute to equalise. So there's a bit of a clue for you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is
an away league game since February the 4th.
I remember this goal.
And they've scored! And it's Melberg who was in there as Lehmann came and failed to punch it away.
Some pretty iconic players there. Liam Ridgewell up on the hall.
Luke Moore,
yeah.
The next big thing at some point. Right, this is. I'm going to go. I think that's second half. Oh, this is just compete.
This is, I think I'm going to say I think this is probably one of the hardest goals I've had on here for goals in time.
Yeah, well, it's quite obscure, isn't it? It's quite.
I just thought because the first ever goal at the Emirates Stadium, it's quite.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's nice. I didn't ever think of that. All right, I'm going to go 65.
It was the 53rd, so not far out at all, really.
Yeah, not too bad.
No,
second half. Very good. I was getting the halves right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going into the last goal, you are on 42.
Okay. What's the best score then?
The best score is. It's going to sound like I'm making this up and cheating. It's by another Jake, but he's from the Total Screamers podcast, and he got 16. So.
Oh well.
This has actually worked out quite nicely though, because like Villa in real life, you could get a European spot here.
Yep. Sounds good.
You're on 42, and if you get it within less than 3, you get sixth spot. So
okay.
But it's been nicely again. It's gone back to that iconic promotion season because I've lost my notes. Because on the 11th of May in 2019, Aston Villa beat West Brom 2-1 at Villa Park.
Yep.
And this is Conor Horan's equalising goal.
Yeah. Second half, definitely. Oh no, actually, the equalising goal.
The equalising goal.
Abraham scored a penalty, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
That was the same, and so yeah, second half then.
Orhan wants it into the box as well. On his left foot. Oh, it's a beauty! That's why he wanted it on his left foot.
Probably one of the better goals I've seen like live at Villa Park. But I remember it because my mom came with me to that game. So usually go with my dad and my brother. But my brother couldn't go last minute, and my mom said, "Oh, I'll come for the game." And she absolutely loved. She was like properly getting into it. She was singing all the chants and stuff. Yeah, it's funny. But no, that's definitely second half. I'm going to go 57.
75th.
Honestly.
Yeah. I think what's thingied you there is that you mentioned Tammy Abraham's winning penalty. He scored, I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes after the equaliser as well.
Oh, is it that soon after?
Yeah.
Because I remember that being late. I remember that being late in the game, the penalty. Didn't realise it was that close to the goal. Nowhere near in the relegation zone.
We'll have a look because your final score.
Let's try again.
Your final score was 60, which puts you 10th. From 6th to 10th.
I thought, to be fair, I'm pretty surprised at myself for getting like reasonably close.
You weren't far out. The most you were far out was 18.
It's funny how much you remember of these things, isn't it? Like that's really weird.
Right. So quickly, just because next door neighbour's dog is, I don't know if you can hear it. It's kicking off in the garden next door. Do you want to give yourself the due diligence of a plug? Not a plug.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just that's it. Football shirts my wife hates on Instagram. And sometimes on Twitter every now and then, but mainly on Instagram for my photos. So just give me a follow. Just pictures of my nice photographs of football shirts to share with everyone.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Goals in Time. If you could please subscribe and hit the notification bell, it would do me a massive favour. Also, don't forget to follow the podcast on all socials at Shirts in Time Pod.